and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Ingram comes with the double team. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Kicks it out to McCollum. Bangs home the trifecta.
With and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Spins over in the corner, Turner. The three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Valanciunas inside. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
Mark, you know them well, the Pacers, winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Now, here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the middle. And it's Williamson missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Turner. Pass to Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And he makes the first.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 5 more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jones, no luck.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Nembhard and the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 7. McCollum with the ball, picked up by Turner, and the shot goes in. He's got 7.
But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside, and Halliburton slams it in.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Off with the layup.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Zion isn't shy about playing physical. He'll go right through you if he has to.
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Halliburton against McCollum. 9 feet out. Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Pelicans leading by 8. McCollum looking it over. Williamson a screen on Halliburton. McCollum finds Williamson. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Now the pass to Neesmith. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his 1st foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
McCollum passes to Williamson. The rebound by Turner.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too.
And Turner the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Turner's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Williamson with a screen from McCollum. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. Passes it to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williamson a screen on McConnell. McCollum and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And more in the NBA, Greg, we're seeing teams face each other twice in a row just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel, and this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
In the first 2 minutes.
Siakam kicks to McDermott, and the Pacers another 3.
And you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. It's good. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
McConnell against McCollum. McDermott, no one around him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pelicans leading by 3. To the paint. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Shot from the wing. And too long on the shot. The Pacers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Back to McConnell. And a wide open look for Siakam. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Valanciunas draws the double. Jones from outside. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Out to Ingram. Hands it from downtown. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size, the ball handling and that ability to stop and pop. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They got Jackson. And is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. To the middle, and the dunk by Jackson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the court. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Pacers trail by 9. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by McConnell. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Jackson. New Orleans has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Williamson dishes to Ingram. Off on the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pelicans leading by 9. Back to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Williamson. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton outside. And the wide open shot from McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Ingram attacking. And the rejection by Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Halliburton with it. Jones covering. Halliburton passes to McConnell. Count that one. McConnell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
McCollum outside. Williamson with a screen for McCollum. And stolen by McConnell.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Williamson comes in for Marshall. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Hawkins. Pacers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Down low, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Williamson in the post, covered by Siakam. And it's Williamson missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Tyrese Haliburton.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Larry Nance is checked in for New Orleans. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. Here's Alvarado, and it's good. 2 points. Indiana trailing here. Right side Turner. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Alvarado. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Alvarado's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Marshall brings the double team. Here's Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. No good on the triple. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Pacers trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Mathurin looking to end the run. Nesmith can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Siakam.
In the first half.
He takes it in. Rebound by Marshall. Pelicans leading by 7. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Off target from outside. Now here's Nesmith. He's covered by Ingram. Siakam misses. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against New Orleans.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Valanciunas is checked in for New Orleans. Collin comes in for Jose Alvarado. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Jones. And so McCollum nails both of them. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
outside, Mathurin buries the long-range jumper. Mathurin's got 5 now.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
Alvarado passes to Marshall, and stolen by Siakam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's sent back by Turner. Valanciunas, good. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Buries it from 3-point range. Nembhard's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break is thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what?
They're running up and down the floor like they're in the schoolyard. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do.
Like lots of easy buckets, nobody getting back on D.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Home in the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. For 3, Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Williamson a screen on Halliburton. McCollum, and he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pacers trail by 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shots good by Turner.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Inside, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. The drive by Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Siakam a screen on McCollum. And there's the pass to Turner. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent time, he runs the floor and really protects the basket for his team.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, "I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy." Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Passes to Nembhard. Siakam for three. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
To the paint. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Ingram. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. And the shot goes in. Nesmith has got his first bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Nesmith, defended by Jones. No one near him. Nesmith can't get it to go. To the middle, here's Williamson. Good D by Siakam.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's McCollum. Williamson. Good D by Siakam. For Indiana, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. The Pelicans shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Over in the corner, Williamson. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Pass to Toppin. Launches it. Pelicans pull it in. And it's Alvarado missing. Swiped it away. And now the Pelicans on the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Alvarado, and he drops it in from the low post. Alvarado's got 14.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Inside, Toppin passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Siakam misses. New Orleans in the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Alvarado. He's got 14. Feeds to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Siakam for 3. Here's Alvarado. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. New Orleans on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's see.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Toppin. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's Jackson. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward.
At the line for New Orleans, Jose Alvarado.
No good on that one. So for the Pelicans, Ingram comes in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Hawkins. He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 4. And here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Najee Marshall. Trey Murphy comes in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
The assist.
McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 5. Halliburton with the steal. McConnell in the corner. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Ingram in for Trey Murphy. The Pacers also with a sub. Nemhard's checked in. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Jackson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Jackson, a screen on McCollum. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes. They last days.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Valanciunas. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Mathurin finds Toppin. Jackson has the open look. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Kicks it out to McCollum. Knocks down the three ball. McCollum's got 20.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Here's Toppin. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Ingram. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Mathurin, good.
Mathurin taking advantage of what's being given. Going to the corner and finding his shot.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. Jones kicks to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Ingram missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Misses the three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 23.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 4. Turner passes to Nembhard. Back to Turner. And he lays it straight in.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
There's the drive. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam outside. From downtown. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton.
For 3.
Turner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
From past the arc, Neesmith can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Nance in the post, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. They double-team Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Nance dishes to Marshall. 1:03 left in the game. Going inside. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Down low. They double-team Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Off target with his three.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hands a screen on Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Is what your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Nance. Williamson comes in for Najee Marshall. Jones checked in for Hawkins. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum to the paint. Cut it!
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the series yet.
Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Here's Nembhard. He made it! He got it!
Big time!
Wow!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.